Awesome. Back with the recap. In the last session, Group 1 had met with their old friend Alexi. He had called you all for a coffee early one morning, going into the midday, telling you he had discovered, or at least been looking into, through his many connections, going to the gallery of historical importance, as there is a new discovered artifact being brought over from Gaspillage and being showcased in the gallery in the near future. He said he would let you know about a later date when you all be meeting up before departing into the rain, leaving you all to your own devices to mingle and get to know each other, as you all were friends of his, and therefore you all be friends of each other. I believe Jaleel went his own way, Drew went his own way, and as did Lucian, all trying to go around town just to explore, see the sights. Lucian bought some rusty tools from a mechanic shop, most of which broke during the restoration process. Then he threw the rusted lockbox at the wall and snapped it in half. Jaleel went to a library, spent a bit of time doing just some light reading and then walking around town before spending the night in a tree as the rain was pouring down. Drew was not paying for a room, so he called Lucian, asked if he crashed with him. Lucian hung up the phone. He called Alexi to see where he could stay. Alexi said he's not in town. Have you tried calling Lucian? And he said, "Oh, I haven't." He said, "Oh, I have." He goes, "Oh, here's Lucian's address. Just head over there and talk to him." Drew went to Lucian's house, was denied access, and as such began to unscrew the hinges from his door.
Yes, sir.
Before Lucian said, "Just come on inside. You can stay here." And he said, "I'll pay you, bro. Don't worry, I'll pay you." And Drew ended up paying Lucian about the same price it would have been for a room. To stay at Lucian's place. A week went by. You enjoyed the... where's it? I gotta find exactly the thing. As the week went by after the first meeting, you all enjoyed the Founders Harvest event that took place in the city, getting drinks and food and hanging out for a night of fun, before returning back to Lucian's home, hammered out of his mind. Lucian found Drew knocked out on the front steps and brought him inside, where he then tossed his wet socks on the floor and passed out. The next morning, you all were called by Alexi from the docks nearby. This is about a week or so after your first meeting, or sorry, about 13 or so days after your first meeting. He called and said he had gone to the docks where they were bringing in a bunch of the artifacts from Gaspillage to see where they were coming from and get other information he deemed interesting. In that time, you were told by Alexi that the truck bringing the artifacts was robbed, that the PSOs, the public safety operators, believed that the thieves would be striking again, possibly the gallery next time, and that while Alexi would not be in town for at least 2 weeks, if you all felt so inclined to do him a favor and ensure that nothing else of historical importance was stolen, he'd be very appreciative, and however you took that was up to you. However, if you got in trouble due to however you take that, the idea was not his. He wished you all luck, and then hung up the phone, to which Jaleel said, "Hey, I'll meet you at your place, Lucian," because he heard that Drew was already there, and began to make his way there while Lucian and Drew are hanging out in Lucian's home. However, Jaleel is not here, so we will just say Jaleel will arrive over there. But that's in a few hours. So, Lucian and Drew. Jaleel hangs the phone, and it's just you two on the other end of the line, having just heard the information from Alexi. And I believe Jaleel's coming over to plan how to get into the gallery or handle this thief problem, however that may be. And that's where we pick up. You all hang up the phone, just after Jaleel hung up.
Okay. Okay, just a quick side note. Do I still have my old dingy toolbox? Or did I just completely destroy it?
Oh, you like fucking baseball thread at the wall.
Okay. Just making sure.
It is snapped. So the top lid part is snapped off entirely because it was very rusted. But it is still a functional box, the lower half at least. But it no longer closes and cannot be carried with the handle anymore.
No point of having the box then. Okay. Cool. Man, I'm just getting my sheet up to date. That's all.
It's basically a glorified pod for plants at this point because there's no top to close it. It's just a rusted bottom half and a broken top half.
Welp. Old dingy thing. Delete that. Boom. Okay. Yeah. Awesome. So, oh Lord, what was the other one's name?
Drew?
No, the other one.
Jaleel?
There you go. So, Jaleel's coming to us to discuss the plan to get inside the...
Yeah, but Tarek's not here, so he's not going to say anything, because Tarek's not here.
Okay.
So it's just you and Jose that's talking to. Jaleel's coming to your house to meet up with you guys, but since Tarek is not here, he's not going to give any input into the plan.
Awesome.
So just imagine there is no Jaleel, but for the sake of the gameplay, him as a person will be there.
Got it. How far is the dock? Or where they got...
On the world map. It is very far.
So, jeez.
There we go. There's no world map. The dock that brings in most stuff would probably be about this one right here.
No, oh, and the galleries, I'm assuming, in town.
Yeah, the gallery's in, what's it called? Visix, but the dock is over here. You can assume that if it's from Gaspiage, it's one of these two docks right here in this area.
Alexi asking too much, man.
Well, the gallery's in town, though. He said he wasn't going to be in town for a while because just the docks are about 2,000 miles away each. So he wasn't going to be in town for a few weeks, probably due to travel and other things he's hailing out of town. But the gallery, I'll put it on the city map. The gallery is... Show the map. The gallery is downtown in this area. I'll shift click it.
Dead center?
Not dead center, but basically it's in that area. It's basically in the downtown district, pretty much, is where it is.
Okay. And how long do we have before the gallery actually starts?
The gallery showcase is happening in 3 weeks from now.
Awesome. Let's do some reconnaissance. Yeah.
I think we should definitely scope out the place.
If we can't find a proper way of getting in, we'll do some illegal stuff.
Fine by me.
Fantastic. DM, take us to
Yeah.
You want to go to the gallery?
Take us to the gallery. Yes, sir.
Right. I will, so you can get some scouting on the place done, I will move your... I'll just say Jaleel arrives. He's like, hey guys, it's me, Jaleel. And he just despawns. He's there, but he's
snapped.
like he's there, but he's an NPC now. He's basically an NPC companion in a video game. He's just there at this point now.
Well, if that's the case, I pull out my 9 and point it at
Respawn. You all catch one of the transport carts to downtown, and I will describe to you the gallery. I'm heading downtown. You find... Where is it? Where's the gallery? I gotta find the one I'm looking for here. 1 second here. That's the library. Here it is, gallery. You find the gallery. It is a massive 2-story structure. A set of windows parallel one another just beside the double doors that lead inside. Beside the main building, there are 2 wings, almost like the White House. There are 2 wings on it. There's 2 wings on the outside of the building as well. These wings only have windows on the 2nd floor and nothing else. The gallery itself is packed in closely beside a new Visix motion picture theater on its left and an office building on the right side. There's a small fountain that sits directly in the middle at the bottom of a grand staircase leading up to the entrance. And it is directly across the street from a very expensive hotel called the Erkson Hotel.
Okay.
There's no map for it now, but I will be making maps probably in the future when after the big foundry move.
Oh, we're moving this to Foundry.
Yep, because it's got a lot more. It's got like keyhole modules and all that stuff. I can make it. I can add in more integrated music and like area sound effects, and I can lock doors easier. So it'll be
Oh,
also
like
look a lot prettier. But
Dude,
I am gonna. Foundry is free, not free. I paid for it. Foundry is like a one-time person. It's for it, and then anyone can use it as long as I have the game open. So yeah, I already have the entire game on Foundry. I'd have to get all of the custom sheets from here onto Foundry, which is the thing I'm waiting on. Which is the thing I've been procrastinating on rather. Once I do the big move, I'm gonna start really dialing in the maps again, like I used to for like Sea Lights like that, and make like really high quality maps. So there's no map for right now, but there will be eventually be an entire like downtown square style map in the future. So for now though, you are we'll see you on the city map right now. Yeah, it is bustling down here. There are hundreds of people milling about just in like just in the area in front of the gallery and the theater alone. There are hundreds of people milling about in this area.
Hundreds of people. Okay.
Yep.
And so we're not allowed just like.
So you can go in there. It's just the showcase you can assume will be private now that there was a theft that occurred. You can assume it'll be a more private showcase.
Well, yeah, I want to go in and just start looking around. Do they have like?
Yeah, you can walk in the gallery.
Do they have where the theft was? Where it happened? Do they have that like blocked off or anything? Or I'm able to go up to that and start investigating?
The theft didn't happen here. It happened on the road to here. Someone robbed one of the trucks. From what Alexia told you.
I want to see if I can try to talk to management, like who's in charge of the delivery services and schedules and all that.
Okay. I will say you head inside then, and you're going to go to like the... I guess I'll describe it. Inside the main gallery, you find yourself in a gargantuan main hall. There are support pillars and glass-cased art pieces that line the way up to the main desk. Off to the right is a small gift shop. Beside it is a bakery for guests to get food, and a little ways across from that is a room full of all sorts of commodities and glass cases. There's a large staircase that bends at the middle to go up to the second floor, and off to the left are a set of public restrooms. And across the other side of the room, there is a large double set of doors that read main exhibition hall. So it is, if you walk in, it's to the right is bakery and basically a gift shop. To the left is a room called the main exhibition hall. Straight ahead is the like entry desk, and behind the entry desk is a spiral staircase.
Okay. How tall is it? Like a?
It is a huge room. Imagine like the Smithsonian. It is a huge room.
Gotcha. Is there like multiple floors?
Yeah, it is a two-story building. The first floor looks to be where they have one hall and their gift shop and like food, and you can assume there's more art upstairs. But as you are entering and looking around, Lucian, Drew walked up to the front desk, and you're going to ask for management.
Yes.
You walk up. Okay, I can get you management. Is there a problem I can refer them to when they come out to speak to you?
I just had a question about possibly shipping a painting here, and I was wondering how I'll go about it.
Oh, you wish to be a sponsor, of course.
Of course.
Understandable. One moment here. And they kind of pull up this little rotary phone, dial a number in, speak into it, very hushed, hush whispers like, oh, management, if we can get someone down there from like, PR, possible art sponsor here. Yes, I understand. Okay. And they hit the phone. They'll be done in about 5 minutes or so. If you'd like to just take a seat right in front of the desk, or put up a seat over there by the bench next to the pillar, you're welcome to, and I'll point them in your direction when they arrive.
I'm fine standing here if you don't mind.
Oh, by all means, by all means. Would you care for a brochure of what you can find in the gallery while you're waiting?
Please.
He hands you a pamphlet of all the major art pieces in the gallery you can view.
Do they have the one that got stolen? Like they updated the brochure.
That one was brand new. Didn't have a name yet. It was a brand new piece that was being brought over.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I just go through that while waiting for the manager.
Okay. I will read out the popular art pieces real quick. While I'm doing that, though, Lucian, what are you doing while you're there? While Drew's walking up to the desk asking for the manager, what will you be doing?
See, what had happened was, I was gonna do some illegal stuff, but Drew's taking the proper approach, so I ain't trying to sabotage all that.
Well, no, I mean, you can go behind my back and do it. If anything, it's a distraction.
I was gonna go find a way inside the building in case this route doesn't like work out, Get some rope and climb up the windows. I don't know.
Yeah.
Uh,
Welcome to look around the gallery if you'd like.
yeah. I'm just gonna scope out the area, see any vantage points, see entry points, etc.
You're doing it from the inside or from the outside?
Uh, let's do inside first.
All right.
Yeah.
Looking around the first floor, not other than the front door and a few like windows to like into the gift shop. Not a lot of windows on the first floor. You can assume. I mean, you can assume you saw one from the outside, kind of peering into the exhibition hall. Although it was like a small, like thin window on the first floor, looking at the exhibition hall. But first floor's windows are mainly on the like the front side by the gift shop and by the main doors, and then a thin strip one by the exhibition hall. But other than that, not any other entrances. Going to the second floor, I will describe how that looks to you first of all. Also, for Drew, I put the major art pieces that are currently being shown in the text chat. There's the cracking of Bloomfast, the Wheel of the Jolly May, the Ledger of Visix, and the first engine.
Okay, thank you.
But yeah, going to the second floor to keep scouting around. Lucian, where did there? Gallery. The second floor of the gallery is vast and open. Pieces of art and history are on almost every wall and pillar. A bit behind the staircase is a wing that has a single closed door, blocking access. So one of the wings has a door that looks like it leads to a room, and you saw windows into those wings from the outside, kind of off the side or almost near an alley kind of type corner. Probably like, it looked like it was like a possible like trash or loading bay area on that side. Where else was it? There's a large bay window overlooking the city, right in the center of the room, kind of overlooking the main entrance where you came in from. Off to the right is a room called the Master Showroom, which itself has staircases leading up to small balcony seats. Off to the left are a pair of restrooms, and beside them is a small coffee shop with seats and couches in front of it. Directly in the center of the room, across from the windows, is a portrait of Maximilian Erkson himself, who this gallery was named after.
Well, okay. The wing door that's used for like the trash and stuff, is it accessible? Like, is it locked or?
You want to give it a go?
Like, wiggle it.
If you want to give it a try, go ahead and just roll me. If you're trying to be subtle about it, you can either use intelligence or dexterity. Give me either an intelligence or dexterity roll, and I'll see if anyone spots you.
Okay. Do I have any bonuses? No. Oh. I really hope I don't mess this up.
Me too. Just sitting there waiting.
I totally forgot if that was good or bad or not.
For rolls like this where they're contested, it really depends on who's rolling against you. If it's just like a general broad roll, like, roll to like lift up a box and you roll like a 50 plus, you succeed. But for checks like this where it's like, you're trying to hide from someone, you can roll like up to a 99. If they roll a 100, they're still going to see you. Like 99 counts as like a flawless execution of being stealthy. You could be like the best hiding you can possibly do, but someone can still possibly see you that's contested. However, with 72, people are just too enraptured in the art in this place. Perhaps it's just a slower day. No one catches you walking over there. You kind of jiggle the doorknob, and it is... One second here. Where'd it go? That door is locked. You do see a keyhole, but the door is locked currently. And you can kind of peer a bit through, like, the slits in the door. And the room looks to be like a storage wing almost. You feel a faint draft coming in from it, as if there's like, access to outside in that room.
That's what I was hoping for. Yes,
but yeah, I'll say you rolled high enough for that. There's a faint draft, and you can assume it's like it's an empty-ish room possibly for the draft to be hitting you from the doorway. But that's all you can glean from that roll. Just kind of wiggling the door and kind of just checking around the exterior, see if there's any gaps in it. You could find advantage to. But that's all you really get from that.
Is there a certain smell that the room gives off?
Go ahead and just roll me wisdom. And while you're doing that, Drew, coming up to you as you see someone walk to the front desk and just pointing your direction, you see.
Oh man.
Smells like rain. But then again, that could just be you. It could be the room. Who knows? But it smells like rain. So like a more live gentleman walks over to you. Drew, you're sitting down. Hello. You are here for the.
I'm standing. Remember, I'm standing by the
Oh, you're
desk.
standing. Oh, hello. You are here for sponsorship, yeah.
Yes, sir. Recently I've come across a very, very interesting piece of artwork, and I was wondering how one would go about transporting that here.
Is this artwork is it self-made or is it like a historical piece you have discovered?
Well, it's actually something that I discovered while wandering a cave in the deep, deep forest of. Sorry, I need a fact check. What's the other place? Like the
West Creek
the
Valley. Oh,
Yeah.
the desert?
Yeah, like the.
Gas-
there's like
Gaspillage has no forest, but it would be Gaspillage.
Gaspillage.
Yeah. I wandered the cave of a deep, deep forest in Gaspillage. Well, a deep, deep cave in Gaspillage.
A cave in Gaspillage. Would you describe it of your historical... Are you of the historical background? Or art background? Archaeological background?
I personally cannot describe it for you, but I do have a pal that has a deep, deep knowledge based in the roots of history, and he would be more than happy to describe it for you. However, he's not here at the moment, so if you could just tell me how I could transport it here, it would be lovely.
Go ahead and roll me charisma, please.
Okay.
Just a side note, because I was doing a smell check, can I use keen sense?
Oh, you do have that, don't you?
Yeah.
Go
See
ahead.
if it makes a slight difference.
Go ahead, roll it again. It's advantage, right? Or is it a plus 10? What is it?
It says just a D10.
Oh, you can add a D10 to the roll. It won't help. An 8 is almost like a critical failure. It might actually be a critical
watch
failure.
this.
And 11. It's still a failure. It's definitely range.
I tried.
So I mean, that's all you can really get from that,
Okay.
though. But good attempt. Though. I respect that's a good attempt, though. 66. He will
Yeah.
say to you, supposing you need to ask how to transport it, I'm guessing it is a larger artifact of kinds, yes?
Yes, sir. More than one can carry.
More than one can carry. And is this still in Gaspillage, or you managed to bring it here first and you now need transportation?
It's still currently in Gaspillage.
Well, you might want to reach out to whoever, I believe it is, Please think for a second. I recommend reaching out to the Honorsworth family. They run a really large, public foundation called Aramost Unearthed, if you know about it. It is a very large project to bring Mosin culture and history of humanity itself over to Gaspillage, sorry, I blanked just now. It's a project to bring Aramos is Aramos holds a lot of older human history, so the Aramos Unearthed kind of foundation or project or fund does sponsor a lot of groups to bring forth what they find for the historical world. So get in touch with whoever you can from the Unearthed family, namely that foundation slash group, whatever you want to call it, and they could better assist you than I could. We get a lot of our things from their transports.
Okay, DM, can you type that name in the chat, please? Thank you. Well, I thank you for your time. And once I do figure out how I can get it transported here, it would be lovely if I could contact you. Do you have a number?
You can just call the gallery number itself. You kind of grab the business card from the desk you're next to, hand it to you. And if you need to reach me directly, just say you wish to speak to Carlisle.
Thank you, Carlisle. Have a good one.
Put it in chat as well.
Thanks.
Of course, I'm glad I can assist. And he will go back to the front desk person and talk to them for a second. Kind of write a little sticky note down and hand to them, and then he'll head back upstairs somewhere.
Oh man. I was about to say, can I hear what he's writing?
Can you hear what he's writing?
Based off of can I tell what letters
He said, shh. That's an A. That's an A. 3 long strokes.
He did a down swoop. Oh, there it is. It's a J. Got it.
You figured him out. J. He knows your name. He knows your name. Not your player. He knows your real name. Your real life name. Not the character name. Broken the fourth wall. At this point, though, Lucy, as you're kind of finished with the door, you would see that same gentleman walk up the stairs. Are you still hanging out by the door right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, he would walk upstairs, and he would begin to turn in your direction. You can see him like kind of walk up the spiral, and his body language indicates he's turning in that direction to kind of head over your
roll away.
All right, you start turning away. To look inconspicuous, either roll me intelligence or charisma, your choice.
Bros.
Because the door is off to the wing. Like it is hard for it to not be a noticeable thing.
I pretend I'm a statue. Yes. You said wisdom or charisma?
Yep, to see how well you can blend in and or slink away.
Airborne. Both of them. Oh no. Wait, what does this do?
Not only does he fall, but he falls right into his arms.
Little rose petals and stuff fly around in the air in front of him.
Alright, there you go.
Let's see here.
I'd like to use a command point to reroll.
Hey, yo. Man, we're not playing 40 minutes though. Ironically enough, he looks like he's lost in thought as he walks over to the door, kind of completely overlooking you entirely, and he goes to unlock it to walk inside. You see he has like a small ledger, like a small book he's looking into, kind of looking through pages. It kind of puts some reading glasses on. Does not notice you at all. Kind of opens the door, heads inside, shuts it behind him. You hear a locking sound as you're kind of walking away. But you do walk right. You kind of walk and bump right into someone else who's just staring at you. It's like an elderly looking man just staring at you as you kind of bump him from step sneak away. He goes, "Why were you over there in that direction, young man? What are you doing?"
Oh no. I was trying to look for the bathroom.
Roll the charisma.
God damn it.
Gonna eyes you. Woo! 100.
Much needed.
Let's see what the old man rolls.
What? Wait a minute. I was about to say.
Yes.
So you can't top 100.
Could you imagine? Nah, 101. He goes, "Alright, young man, but you be careful looking for the bathroom around here. There've been a lot of people try to steal things from this place. But yeah, the bathroom over there," and he points across the hall from where you were, like almost directly across, almost in that general area.
Is it on the second floor? Or the
yeah,
first
there's
floor?
one on the second floor. There's more than one. There's 2 on the first floor, 2 on the second floor. They're public restrooms.
Can I like assess his attire? Does he look like a janitor? Is he chilling?
He's just an old dude. He wears very distinctive Mosin attire. He's definitely from Eremos.
Oh, so he up there. Got it.
But he looks like he's just wearing. He's definitely probably coming here to see the sights from out of town somewhere.
Well, alrighty then.
And you have a nice day, man. You have a nice day, young man.
I just like nod and quickly walk off.
He'll walk back to looking at his painting. He's looking right there, kind of puts his hand behind his back and looks at the painting.
Okay. I just go back down to Drew.
Okay, Drew, as you, I guess as you're waiting for Lucy and Drew, a few minutes go by. He shows back up.
Wait. Well, as I'm waiting, can I go up to that girl and ask what she wrote? Well, that's what she was told that writing.
What?
I mean, sure.
Hey man, you got the Riz, my
yeah,
man.
I am 100% at a roll for charisma. I know that's not. Is that note pertaining to me?
Charisma.
Jesus.
It does not pertain to you, really. It's just an overall note for anyone with similar questions to you to now direct them to the Aramos Unearthed project.
Interesting. Have other people asked?
No, but good to cover all bases now. We didn't know people would be interested in sponsoring still in this kind of market with everything being brought in by, big family groups.
Understandable, understandable. Wait, you have a lovely day, okay?
You as well.
And I just walk away. She's lying. I just don't know what it is.
Then Lucien shows up.
Hello there.
Greetings. Did you find anything useful?
The name of the shipping company. It's the Atmos Unearthed.
Just type that in. Okay. Come, we must discuss outside.
Agreed.
DM, question. With my keen ability to sense and hear stuff, that failed me. Can I trace the room, the trash room, from like the outside?
You walk outside and get a kind of pace as Drew is following you, and you do see Wallace closely, kind of set up next to, I believe I said the gallery was wedged in, off to its right. Oops, sorry, I lost it. Off to the right is an office, like a small office building of sorts. You see that right next to the office building, while they are closely packed in between the office building and the motion picture theater, there's a small, almost like alleyway where it looks like a truck could be driven up to. Not a loading bay. Looking at it at this point now, it's not a loading bay, as there's only one way in, and it is the upstairs window, and there's a small scaffolding there. It looks like this is not used for trash nor for loading, but it's just a scaffolding building there, possibly for future extensions. But it is just an alleyway that leads to that upstairs area with a scaffolding to a kind of a barred, closed-off window. That is, you do see the window behind the bars is open, but the barred window part itself is locked and closed.
Is there a way to get up there safely, or do I have to do some acrobatic
The ladder.
stuff?
It's like a construction scaffolding.
Cool. Drew, do you see that up there?
Yes, I think I can make it out.
That's our plan of entrance, in case the proper way does not work. It's going to be risky.
I do indeed believe that the chick at the desk was filling me.
Are you sure about that?
I guess we'll see.
From a distance, I don't think so. But hey, I was just watching.
It was in the eyes. You must not have seen them.
Ah, the eyes.
As
I
they
just
say.
look around.
The eyes.
Okay. What else? What else?
What shall we do? And like you said, the thieving didn't even happen here, so nobody here would have any information.
That's the current date right now.
Nigga, sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, yo. Come on, dog. We got like 2 rules on Twitch, bro. You might get me banned, man. Come on.
Yo,
Cause I'm like, that means nothing
kicked in.
No, trust me, dates will mean things in this in the future. It allows you to cross-reference when things happen. This game is very note-heavy. The dates will matter.
So, here's the thing. So, if they got robbed, what are they delivering to the gallery?
Even asked.
Wow. This is some trippy stuff. Because it's not in the brochure, so it's brand new. Because it's brand new, only a select few people would know that it's being shipped. we have to figure out what those select few are. Oh
I mean,
man.
you were given the. I mean, at least Drew was given the Innermost Unearthed name.
Yeah, that's why I asked who was shipping it because I feel like they have the schedule and all that.
Yeah, it would make sense because it would most likely be someone on the inside telling somebody else, like, "Hey, they're moving this on said date. Like,
I do
ready
indeed
up."
believe it's time we take a visit to go meet the Admos Unearthed.
Indeed. Let's go.
DM, do you think
My thing. What? What do you mean my thing?
transfer us to?
Admos Unearthed.
That's not how it
I
works.
gotta ask what that shit is.
That's not how it works. You can't just go there.
On job. All right, let me walk back in. Walk back in.
You walk back in.
Excuse
What
me,
have you go? Oh,
Sweetheart.
darling. The Admos Unearthed. How do I contact them again?
It is a fund, or it is a project being helmed by the Honorsworth family. It's not a company. It is like a project.
Mr. Honorsworth, where can I find him?
The Honorsworth family is one of the. I mean, are you not from? I mean, I guess you're not from Visix. The Honorsworth family, they are members of the Interlock, the National Council. They are very important people. You don't just meet.
The Honorsworth. I thought you said Honorsworth. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Those are actually my cousins. Could you please just point me in the direction of them again, please?
I believe actually. Let me check something real quick. If you'd like to meet an Honorsworth, I'm pretty sure that one of them works over at the. Where is it? The exhibition hall, the yawning exhibition hall, just a few blocks away, actually.
Oh, I think you have a lovely day.
Okay.
And I exit, and I head towards the exhibition hall.
Okay. You walk back out. Drew, Lucy, you see Drew walking back out.
so was she feeling you?
Hey, I've got the location, did I? And then we just start. I make him follow me.
All right, you head to the
Jesus.
exhibition hall. Jesus. You head to the exhibition hall. As you get there, it is the exhibition hall itself, which I will describe. Is a little more than a long one-story building. There's a long marble pathway lined with tall torches that are only lit for events that lead towards a set of double doors, just up the multi-level staircase. Additionally, on each level is a statue of Captain Jesper D. yawning during different moments of his life. They sit right in the center of the platform and look well taken care of. The inside of the exhibition hall is magnificent. Banners and flags of the many ships Jesper sailed or the cities he lived in are hanging on pillars that lead to the back of the room. The floors are a polished stone tile, and the air is slightly chill with interior cooling. At the end of the room is a large door with a sign that says Private Exhibition Room.
Okay.
Yeah, so, does anybody look honors worthy?
At this point in time, let me now check.
Can I smell them out?
Can you
Is that
smell
possible?
them out?
I don't know. Maybe they have a
Valid
distinct
question.
odor.
Yeah, that's definitely. He smells richer than everybody else.
Pretty much. He has an expensive cologne on. I don't know.
Let's see.
He wiped his cheeks with honey grazed toilet paper. I don't know. Like, come on.
There's gotta be an explanation.
Let's see here. I would say at this point in time, this is about. At this point in time, it's about like 4 or 5 p.m. in the day, or today. No one really honors worthy, I guess, if you want to put it like that. Upon first glance, at least, there, just from scanning the room, it's hard to decipher, someone that looks like they're from a family that you don't know of. But there are a number of, it's as large and as impressive as building is. It's not very packed. There's maybe like 50 people in here total.
So I can obviously see a worker.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I can
can
make out
tell people you can see there in uniform.
Okay.
A lot of custodians. But again, this is a hall that is used for events. It's not just a kind of place you just go to hang out. So it is very easy
Okay.
to spot almost everyone in this building.
Gotcha.
What would you care to do though?
Gonna walk up to somebody in uniform and say,
Is it male or female? I gotta know how to work my riz.
Does the risk change?
Yeah, it's
Depends
I don't
on
have
the-
unisex riz. I'm sorry.
Don't have. It is a dude.
"Hey there, handsome."
What?
Universal
Sorry.
Riz, the Rizzling, the Rizzler himself.
Hello there. Do you know somebody of the last name Hansworth?
On Earthworth, yes. What about them?
I met one back in grade school, and I seem to recall him saying that he always dreamed of working at this place. And I just wanted to know if I could possibly find him.
And on Earthworth working here, yes, there is one. Not here
But you
today,
have-
but they do work here.
His name? What was his name?
Oh. Her name
Oh,
is Cosmina on Earthworth. She is the eldest daughter.
Cosmina. Crazy! I couldn't believe it. I'm so glad that he was okay. Anyways, do you know the next day she'd be in?
It depends on when she feels like coming in. Her family, funds most of these places, so. But typically she's here almost every day, but she's gone by about 4 o'clock most days.
Well, thank you for your time, and I do indeed again apologize for bothering you.
No,
I'll
that's
be
fine.
less today.
I'll see if next time she's on shift. You kind of see him put like a small schedule out with like pocket. This man looks like he's very invested in his job. She actually has the next.
respect that.
She's blocked off the next 10 days for family things happening, so she won't be back around here until, roughly the. Opens it again, kind of flips it, flips it over to the other side to see the exact date. I don't think she'll be until Cosmina. It's like scanning the thing for her name again. Cosmina. I don't know actually. She. Well, I guess she did not call in, but it says that she's been blocked off for at least 10 days, is all I know. Last time she was here, she came by. She left in a hurry with one of our other staff members, who was also blocked off for like 10 days. Interesting. Good. Yes, her and another member of our staff left. They
The other
just-
stuff, his name.
Her name
Sorry.
is Alexandra. She is one of our security job officers here, actually. So her being gone for 10 days is more work for me. I have to make phone calls and get people off of their extended vacations. It seems.
Oh, well, you do indeed sound like a busy man. So I apologize
Would you like me
again
to
for
pass the message along to Cosmina?
Just let her know her old friend visited. She'll know where to find me.
An old friend.
Do you know where she is? But I'm sorry, I keep intriguing, but is it possible that you have the whereabouts of her?
I mean,
Or a number, any way to contact?
you could call her brother. He looks to be the more involved in public relations things. Cosmina is a more private person. She works here and then does her small things around, but I don't see her really speaking.
His number, could I have it, please?
Yes. He'll kind of tear a piece of paper off of his little sheet he has there and write a number on there and hand it to you.
Okay.
Listen
And
to
you-
tell Cosmina an old friend came looking for her.
Indeed, she'll know who it is. But right now, you have a good day. And I walk off. Um, Lucian, Lucian.
I just look over to Drew with the intent of listening.
Cosmina Honorsworth. That is indeed her name, if you were so curious. She, for some reason, will not be here for the next 10 days, however, as well as another person by the name of Alexandra. I have received the number for her brother in order to contact them, and I do believe you should too, to get to the bottom of this.
I will say the name of the brother you were given. Her brother is, where is it? Elias Honorsworth.
Wait, Elias is Cosmina's brother?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you're from Visick, so you would know this. Cosmina is an adopted member of the family. Elias is technically the eldest blood-related son of the family, but Cosmina is the eldest daughter because she's older than Elias.
True heir to the throne. Got it.
He is, you would know this. He is the golden boy of the family. He is the golden boy. The city loves him. He runs lots of charities, and everything. He is a very nice person, apparently, everyone says.
Yeah, I call BS, but okay. It's usually the honorable, nice ones that end up being the most devious.
Agreed.
Okay, cool. What else? You said there's an expensive hotel across the street?
From the gallery, yes. The Erkson Hotel. Also named after Maximilian Erkson, who the gallery is named after. It is the Maximilian Gallery of Historical Importance, and it is the Erkson Hotel. Maximilian Erkson is his full name.
Got it. Can you think of anything else we need before we head back to my place?
Do you have some booze?
Booze?
You know, glug, 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 glug.
I know what booze is. Why?
Why not?
Damn, what time is it?
At this point in time, it's about like 4:30 p.m.
Dang.
Hey, it's almost 8 o'clock.
And if you,
Okay.
you guys could just shoot the shit, work some jobs for the next like 2.5 weeks if you like, 3 weeks if you'd like. Just make some money in the time in the interim.
Before all that, let's get crunk, as the kids say.
Okay, you spending a whole night getting tipsy.
For sure.
Everybody in the club getting
Drew's
tipsy.
getting tipsy. I'm kind of just enjoying myself.
You're casually sipping and Drew is glug glugging.
Yes,
Pretty much.
exactly.
How much is
Yeah,
Drew
you're
drinking? I need to know how many bottles is Drew drinking.
2 full bottles to myself alone.
That's
And
it.
I also bought him a bottle.
So
And
three.
I also bought him a bottle.
So there are 3
And I've
bottles.
also been taking shots with any woman that wants to.
So
What?
we'll just say like 4 bottles worth of alcohol being consumed. We'll say mark off like 15 cards.
Yeah.
Unless are you getting the expensive shit or just bottles?
Not just bottles.
Oh, then yeah, just mark off 15 cards. It's about $30, $40.
How much am I spending?
Well, he said he bought you bottles. Drew said he bought you bottles. He said he bought himself 2 bottles. He bought you 1 bottle.
You said 40?
Baller over here.
15.
Okay.
15? Bet.
It's a cheap booze. He said he wanted booze, not alcohol. So he got you some. It's the cheap shit. He didn't want.
I've
He,
had
didn't-
better,
he didn't want
thank you.
liqueur. He didn't want alcohol. He wanted booze. So he got booze.
That's exactly.
Beer's beer, so I can't complain.
After a night of drinking, you all return to Lucian's house. And would you all care to work until?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I need
mean,
money.
technically, y'all could. I
It's
mean,
important.
you're a mechanic. I love how one of you is the carpenter and one is the mechanic.
Of course.
No, we're just specialized in different things.
Yep. So in that case, I need both of you to roll me just a straight D100 to see how good the job you land is going to be for the next few weeks. Damn!
This is
Lucian,
what I'm
Lucian,
talking about,
what?
baby.
You're working for the government.
Damn! You both.
Working on that roll.
I'll say you both land jobs at the same place. To be honest, why not? It is a big industrial like construction place over in the labor district where they have all the factories and stuff and like construction sites. Their building looks to be like a massive, almost. You want to say, from at least looking at the blueprints as a carpenter and looking at it as a mechanic, look like they're building a large, almost like a restaurant, like a multi-story restaurant almost, which would be probably very interesting in the time, but. You know, it's not staying in the district. It looks like right now they're building all like these small individual parts. Like they're trying to get all the pieces together to be shipped to the actual building site. But they have you on site, Lucian, working on like making sure the stoves are done properly and making sure that they have the proper number of like wires and not wires, but yeah, wires like the proper number of like wires and stuff for each individual thing needed. Lucian, they have you actually handling like the beams that are going to be within the walls themselves, and some of the support pillars and the kind of the blueprint things out like that. So I would say this is for 3 weeks. And so they pay you all an average wage. This is a government job, so I will actually have to go pull up my government job notes for how much you get paid for this.
Wait, are you serious? Do you actually have government job notes?
We're looking
Yep.
for the
Government job, labor
yeah,
job.
man.
This is about a month of work. You guys each get 175 cards. That's
it?
baseline. If you want to work overtime, please each roll me either Constitution or Intelligence.
You said Constitution or Intelligence?
Yes.
Sorry, choice.
Yep.
Or-
Constitution would be like you using your grit to get through overtime. Intelligence would be like working smarter, not harder for overtime.
Okay, I'm up 1 in Constitution.
Dang.
Both will be
We both
fit.
had
You can
individual.
use. You have up to 3 d10 you can use per day. You can use 1, 2, or 3 of your extra d10s and add to your roll if you'd like. That is your will pool.
I ain't that serious. I got 175 cards.
It's
Yes, I'm chilling.
This is a
I made
bonus
more than
right here.
enough.
I mean, it's gonna be back by tomorrow. There's no waste in using it right now. If you get them per
Okay,
day, it's
wow.
3d10 per day.
Might as well.
Oh, okay.
What
Yeah.
do I hit?
You need to hit at least 50.
Oh, my will pool?
Right.
Jesus.
Damn.
This is
47.
rough.
It is.
Well, I
rough.
managed to say 6.
You can add another one. You rolled 1d10. That's why you can have up to 3 of them.
Lucky.
Oh, yeah. So you got what? That's 46, 52, 59. I will say from that you get an extra 15 card bonus, Drew. So overall, so you each get a lot. Drew gets 190.
130.
Lucian, you get 175.
Oh, boy. So now that's literally just me getting the alcohol back.
That is true. You worked overtime to make back that alcohol money you spent. But yeah, add that to your money. And as I'll put the date in chat, so you know exactly the date it is. This is the night, or this is the day prior to the gallery showcase.
You said the day prior.
This is the
okay.
day prior. This is 1 day prior to the showcase. Showcase is happening tomorrow night.
This is Janumber 7th, 452 BC.
Excuse me.
Oh, I never explained to you the calendar here, did I?
Not at all. That's why I said this means nothing to me.
Ah,
Oh,
So-
wait a minute. Unless that's the day and then that's the month.
it's day and month, yeah.
Yeah.
So there are 2 calendars, and the reason why I put OR is because the RS D83 that is the Mosin calendar. They use rotation. They are almost 300 years ahead of the Visix or the Gaspiage, the
You did
Gassian
say
calendar.
that. I remember you saying that part.
Yeah, there's the lunar calendar, which is there are 4 months per, or I guess 4 moons or months per season, and there are 4 seasons in the year. So there's actually there are actually 16 months in a year in this world,
Excessive.
and so you are the 7th month. So you're almost about halfway through the year actually at this point. And then the Mosin calendar, it is the rolling sands. Doesn't matter to you. You're from Eremos, so it doesn't matter to you. But it is the 83rd day of the rolling sands of the 700th rotation, which is cycles around the sun. So just for you guys, if you want to record anything, your dates as people from Gaspillage should be this one to record your dates. That's the only calendar that'll match. That's the lunar calendar. That is the most widely used calendar by most like modern, not modern, but most like public or
You tripping?
business-wise infrastructures.
I thought there used to be a thing where you can add like a notes on your. You can't do that anymore.
It is. It's just the
On
bottom.
Roll 20?
Oh, these are. Remember,
Oh,
I made these custom sheets because I haven't made them pretty yet, but these are sheets that I made custom-wise. But if you click on your sheet and scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a notes section. Yeah, sorry about that. I want to make it look prettier, but I haven't gotten around to it yet. But there's a lot of other stuff.
So the actual thing. Which one's the month? I mean, which one's the day?
Oh, sorry. It goes day, month, then year. Sorry.
Okay.
So it's the 13th day of the 7th month.
Wait. I was hiding in the bush.
What?
All right. Okay. You said day, month. So it's the 14th.
Yeah, 13th. No, today's the 13th. Tomorrow, the 14th day. On the 14th is when the show will be on the 14th. Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Anything you want to do on the day before?
Wait, is Alexi back?
No. Or Alexi?
Bruh.
You're not sure. You haven't called yet.
Okay, let's call
Yeah,
him.
we definitely should let him know everything that we
Okay.
found out.
We're about to do
Let me
something
grab some
illegal.
water real quick.
You said what? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you.
Huh?
Oh, he stepped away. I just didn't hear what he said.
No, he's gonna get some water.
Yeah, that's what I was like. He's gone.
I feel like low-key Alexi is about to like just dog us. And he's
Isn't,
actually
like-
the one that stole it.
What? You think so? Oh my god, that
I
was
mean, why do you think he just left for 3 weeks?
that was sus.
Okay.
And it was like, y'all be safe though.
Yeah,
All right. So you're calling Alexi?
like think about it. If we break in, he doesn't want us to get caught. But if we get caught, they blame it on us. So
He said we don't know him if we get caught.
exactly, a little suspect. Just saying.
Especially knowing that I'm a foreigner.
You're not a foreigner. You're from a different city. He's the foreigner. Actually, he's from Eremos.
Why does he know so much about it? That's even more suspicious.
He loves history. He's a history buff.
Exactly.
don't
Yeah.
trust it.
What sane person loves history? Somebody.
When you call Alexi's number, he does answer.
Yeah.
He goes, "Oh, hello. Hello."
Hi. Why is he sound? Why does he sound like that?
You were there. He didn't say anything. He said you called him. He didn't say anything. He said hello. Hello.
Alexi, it's Lucian.
Okay.
So we did some scouting at the gallery.
Mhm.
We found some interesting information, so to speak.
Well, please tell me what you found.
Then I hand the phone to Drew because I don't know like half of it.
Hello. Anyone there?
Lexi.
Oh, hello, Drew. Hello.
Lexi.
How have you been?
Where are you, mate? I missed you.
Oh, I'm just back in the Essex. I got back here last week.
How was your trip?
Informative.
Oh, I love to hear.
I'm making a few trips around town to set up things. Speaking of things being set up, how is the Lucian mentioned things about the interesting things about the what he talked about the gallery and the theft and stuff.
Oh, that's why you're calling.
No,
Yes,
no,
yes,
you
we-
called me.
Sorry. So we went to the gallery, and while we weren't able to find out any interesting information, we were told of the company that does do the transporting, and so I believe.
Oh, the
that
Anderson
we should
family,
do-
yes.
Yes, and so I believe that we should do some investigation because who would know where that information has gone, and where the art pieces have disappeared besides them.
It is true. Would you want me to see if I have contacts in the Anderson family?
Please. However, we were made aware that. Excuse me, I'm drawing a blank on the name. Cosmina has taken off of the job for 10 days. That information was stumbled upon by accident, of course. We did no further investigation.
Cosmina. Who is Cosmina?
The eldest daughter.
Oh, I've heard her name. She's not involved in the history side, so I don't track what she does too much.
Okay, hold the phone.
Yeah, that's
I'm already
hella weird.
suspicious of
That's
Alexi.
hella weird.
But
This nigga showed
if
their
he's a
whole
history,
family.
if he's a history guy, he should know. Okay, just saying. Anyways, continue. Sorry.
Um, intriguing. Well, so yeah, do indeed contact your contacts. Do you plan on visiting on going to the gallery tomorrow?
Oh, the showcase tomorrow. Yes, actually, I have people inside, or I want to talk to people. They're doing a meet and greet tonight. A lot of people that are going to the actual showcase tomorrow are doing a meet and greet tonight. To make connections and set up like auction kind of deals where someone pays half, other person pays half, that kind of stuff. Almost like a pre-gaming the auction for the gallery stuff.
Do you know where that would be? I would just
Right in
love
front of
to
the gallery,
go
actually.
to-
They're doing it in front of the gallery. They're going to do it in front of the gallery for a few hours before the night closes, and then tomorrow, whoever is invited and their, plus ones, plus twos will be allowed access to the gallery place. I was going to go mingle around, not to get access, but mainly to see if there's any other, smaller private shows being around, perhaps to find where, if anything, someone who stole the thing might be trying to showcase their stolen goods.
That's a very good idea. You said plus ones, plus twos. Don't mind me, but do you have one?
I'm not going to the gallery. I'm going to try and find any private showcases around to go to.
Oh, okay.
But if you all go tonight, I'll see you there tonight to go. If you go to the gallery tonight for the meet and greet stuff, if you go tonight and you manage to get inside, you find things in the gallery, I find things out the gallery. Perhaps perhaps you find out what other pieces are being shown, and perhaps I find out if the thief is trying to sell things secretly.
Speaking of the thief, Alexis, not many people know what's been stolen exactly. How did you come upon this information?
I went to the docks, remember? I went to the docks where it was imported. That's why I called you a few weeks ago.
And you were at the docks to receive it?
I wanted to talk to the workers at the Eremos Unearthed Foundation to find out where they dug up these artifacts. If it's from like northeast Eremos, the central Eremos, the Sinking Dunes are a place of many wonders. If it came from there, it is at least older than most things in Gassian history. So I just want to find out where it was from, region-wise, and what group, if anyone, dug it up. And just find out, or not it, but them. It is a large shipment coming in, but one of them was stolen. Only one was stolen, but that's why the gallery is still happening. The showcase is still happening because they have plenty of other things to show, but one of the crown jewels of the show was stolen.
And what exactly were your findings?
I found out that most of this dig was from the Sinking Dunes in Eremos, so these are going to be very old pieces being shown.
Okay, well, thank you, man. I hope you do enjoy your time. I'll be passing the phone back on.
Oh, okay. Pass phone to Lucian. Lucian!
Hi.
If you're going to the gallery tonight, I will see you there. Perhaps we can mingle after we talk to people at the gallery and find out what we're going to do next.
Sounds like a plan.
In that case, dress nice, dress to impress very rich people.
Understood.
Alright, see you tonight. Oh, it'll be at about 7 p.m. in front of the gallery.
And I hang up.
Hang up the phone.
I don't know, man. I don't trust this dude. Like, do I personally know Alexi?
Yeah, he's one of your older friends.
Like, really know him, though?
That part's up to you, but he definitely considered you close enough to invite you to go to the gallery with him in the past or in recent times. Whether it was like a rekindling invite or something like that, either way, he seemed he seemed like you have to invite you out with his other close friends.
Yeah, don't trust it, but we'll go with that. Okay. Wait, are we on anything bougie?
What's up?
We're working on mechanic and carpenter salary, so we got anything bougie?
Oh,
the
labor worker get paid.
store?
You get paid really well as a labor worker in Gaspillage. I think they get paid the highest actually doing manual labor.
Is there like a nice clothing store
Oh,
nearby?
plenty of them, yeah. Here, to be exact,
Let's take a trip.
I'll tell you the exact estimated paid or pays in the city. There it is. If you work in the government, like you're an actual like, official, like someone that handles like the companies and all that stuff, it's like $350 a month. If you're a doctor, a hound, or a public safety operator, it's $250. Labor is $175, and then office is $150. So you get paid more than most other people do. If you're not a doctor, like a fireman, security, or a hound, or in the government, you get paid the most, pretty much, if you're in labor.
Okay.
So basically, you get paid a lot. You get paid a lot more than the average person does in Visix.
Bet.
Also, a lot of things in the city are like private industry or privately owned, so they get paid on like a job basis instead of a monthly guaranteed basis like you do. Dependent, of course. If you work for the government, you get paid. Oh, you do. You work for the. You work inner city, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you work. Well, you work out of West Creek Valley, Drew.
Okay.
So because that's where you're from, is West Creek Valley. So you work. I mean, that's where you worked out of. But since you work in the city in Visix, Lucian, you do get paid like $175 a month for your jobs. You do. And then Drew probably works private practices over in West Creek, which his wage will fluctuate. Speaking of which, Drew, $175 is a lot of money for you. That because there aren't a lot of in industry, like continuous non-contractual or like contract-based labor jobs out in West Creek. There's like the lumber mill and like construction sites, but the construction sites do like contract, and the mill hires like on a monthly rotational basis kind of stuff. Or like you'll work summer and spring, and then or spring and summer, and then you'll be off fall and winter, kind of stuff like that. So 175 just being made in a month is crazy to you. You'd get like 175, 300 in like 2 seasons almost, because it's a lot. Living out there's a lot more. It's a lot cheaper, a lot more markets, and you grow your own stuff kind of place.
Mm-hmm.
Always hated the city life. Anyways, let's go to a clothing store. Let's get geared up and prepare for tomorrow.
Are you getting like dressed to the nines, or you're just getting like button ups and stuff like that?
Nah, dressed to the nines. I'm trying to look bougie.
Dressed to the nines. All right. So if you're buying, what about you, Drew? Dressed to the nines, or just getting button downs and like normal slacks and dress shoes?
Dress to the nines. Don't get me wrong.
What was that?
I said I'm dressing nice.
Dressing to the all right to the nines. Do you guys want complimentary suits to each other? Like one wearing like a beige, and one wearing like a green or a gold or something like that.
A suspect. Okay.
Yeah, no.
No, nothing like that. You're not bros like that yet.
No.
You don't put with a function looking drippy.
It's not even that.
I don't remember.
It's like if one of us gets caught,
They
it's
don't.
like automatic.
Oh, they're like, "Hey, you get the same suit he got on."
Something tells me the guy in the other orange bright jumpsuit just so happens to be with me.
So I will say, the cost for a nice suit will be 75 cards plus 1d100, depending on what you're looking for.
What the hell am I getting? An Adidas jumpsuit? Like, come on, man.
Genuinely a whole Nike tech. This is crazy.
You said you wanted a suit, right? Like you said, just the nines.
Does it come with the pony to ride? I'm super confused.
No, that's one of the high end suits for this area.
Do I get a handkerchief?
You do. It comes with the whole. It comes with the handkerchief. It comes with a tie. This is including the button down, the jacket, whatever kind of jacket you get, the pants and the shoes.
Does it come with a vest?
It can if you want it to.
Okay, I need the vest, baby. I need the vest.
All right, so roll me. I guess just roll me 1d. Roll me a d100, please. Both of you.
Damn. That's not good. I got that janky vest.
No, that's just how much you're paying. So your total cost is 99 for your stuff, Lucian, from Taylor, as they are custom making it for you. Damn!
Oh, yes, sir.
That's not good. What do you mean? You're paying 142.
Wait! Why you adding my? That's.
Look who's broke now.
Now 50 ain't coming in clutch now, is it?
The whole check, Gigatron. That's a whole check.
That is a whole check. Do you? I mean, that was remember. This is dress of the nines. You can just get a nice suit.
Stop playing with me. I'm not poor.
I'm saying these are like high end, like your bougie upper class kind of suits.
Wait a minute.
Designer. These are designer suits, pretty much. You're getting right now.
And I'm wearing Louis Vuitton, Gucci.
In case I ever need it again, I'll buy it.
All right. Just so you guys know, those are your prices. If you want to buy those suits, mark off those cards from your account, and you'll have your fine clothing to wear.
Back in the 300s.
And I will say, since you have bought suits that nice, any rolls you have tonight while mingling, I will give you a +10 to them.
Good God.
To all rolls tonight while you're mingling with people. Just a straight +10.
10?
No,
Wait. So the Rizzler's getting a boost? It's over.
Wow.
any rolls you make to mingle with people and get them to think you're part of the scene, gets a +10.
I just want to say, charisma is actually my lowest stat, so I don't know why I keep doing this.
However, the night before the show arrives, you all spend almost the entire day going to different designer stores to get custom. Like you guys go out like beginning of the day and have your measurements done and get custom suits that can be tailored within the day, and they get them done. They get you magnificent suits done, custom tailored within a day. Hence why the price is so high.
So.
And the
We're
night
paying
before
bougie prices.
the night before the showcase arrives, I will actually turn off the rain for now, because the rain would be done by this point in time. What is this one? That's some boss music right there.
Well, what's your charisma score?
11.
Dang, I got 12.
Okay, what's your
I told you,
Bad.
I'm watching this.
turn off music for right now?
Very bad.
Well, so we got these bonuses now. Night before the show arrives, it is a humid evening. The wind occasionally blows cooler air across your face, but your skin. I mean, you have very nice. Actually, you would have, since your suits are very custom made. They're very breezy almost in just the right spots where you don't get too much sweat like on your neck or on your lower back. It is like the parts that usually exude the most heat are very cool as the breeze comes by. And upon arriving at the gallery, there are a large number of highly decorative and high-class steam carts and horse-drawn carriages kind of out front of the entrance of the gallery. Dozens of eager art collectors and upper-class folk crowd the main lobby and converse with one another. The voices are all cheery, but some are venomous, or have very venomous undertones in the most mundane of conversations. Like, for example, you would hear, "Well, Chester, it is wonderful to see you still involved in the art. I thought after your divorce you would all mind as your ex-partner behind you. Glad to see you still have that passion." And then someone would reply, "Oh, I couldn't miss this showing. All the money I've got lying around after my recent experimentation in artifact preservation has to go somewhere. I expect you too came in to put your money towards something you're passionate about. Gambling can't be the only thing that gets your spirits up." Very, very underhanded remarks being made in these conversations as people are kind of mingling with one another, which is indicative of how sincere this situation is. It is very. They're trying to make connections that can help them buy things that might run for thousands of cards tonight, kind of stuff right now. Like they're trying to make these connections and they're trying to intimidate those that they know will be going for the same things they are.
Gotcha.
This is why I don't go to red people stuff.
But that exchange you hear is one of many similar discussions that fill this large lobby. On occasion, folk simply looking for collaborators in financing a purchase, or those who require extra hands for the event, pitch themselves to others in an attempt to draw an associate before the carnage of the tomorrow showcase and subsequent auction. And as such, I need each of you to roll me a D100. Each of you roll me one D100, please.
Oh, shoot.
Okay.
Dang, that's bad.
We will start with Lucian.
There you go.
Lucian.
What's
Sorry,
You
Lucian. We'll
pretty much.
There we go. We'll start with Drew. Drew, I'll say you notice first as you guys get there, and I'm guessing you all both. Do you guys split off to start mingling with people, or are you guys gonna stick together pretty much?
Yeah, we split up for sure. Like the second we walk through those doors, he hits left, I go right.
Okay, and I can start with Lucian. Lucian, you head off right, and you see a woman currently arguing with another art purchasing agent. over logistics and fairness in art monopolization. They're like, basically like, should someone attempt to stake claims on art before it's even uncovered, it's technically a monopolization and it's not fair to like, other business practices. And she spins as you walk over your direction, and like locks eyes with you, and immediately sees like your shoes. Like, oh, it looks like he knows his shit. So as soon as she spins,
wait.
now you this is for Drew. You're fine right now, Lucien.
Oh no, you definitely said Lucian. You 100% said Lucian.
I did. My bad.
Yes.
In that case, yep. My bad, Lucy. My bad, Drew or Lucien. Yeah. She also goes. He goes. You. What do you think? As he points to you, Lucien. Do you believe it's fair that people can stake claims? Sorry, Lucy. It's too late now. I said it. Lucy, listen. Do you think it's fair that people can lay claim to undiscovered artifacts, and they claim entire regions of sand and soil for themselves? It counts as monopolizing a field, doesn't it not? Does it not? As someone who purchases art and someone involved in, I assume, the so-called art scene, judging by your attire and how you're here, do you think it's fair that people can stake claims on things that have not yet been discovered? That's like, that'd be like if someone said, should there be a planet beyond the stars that we could live on, I stake claim to it first. Is it unfair practice? Would you not consider such?
Okay, first of all, you're talking to me, yeah, Drew?
No, I changed it now. Since I said Lucian, I changed it now at this point. Yeah.
Alright.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
Bro. Oh, man.
Correct? You agree, right?
Yes. Hesitantly. Just, yeah.
Well, thank you.
But, like,
Can you explain to this blithering idiot why you agree with me, if you don't mind? And you see this, like, tall, lanky-looking coastal man, similar to you. Not lanky, you're not lanky, but a tall, similar to you, is a coastal Gassian person. Looks at you and goes, "Yes, please explain to me why this is unfair. I think it is simply good business to stake claim to things in advance. Know what you're claiming, or what you could be claiming."
Why do you think it's good business?
Let's just say there are 30 artifacts worth thousands in 20 square miles. Yes? If a company stakes claim to just 20 square miles and leaves it at that, there's still the millions of other square miles where there could be 30 more every 20 square miles. There is nothing to say that they can find the same number of things if they search there. Because we have claimed this spot does not mean they can claim that spot. If we are claiming locations, we all get a piece of the pie. It is simple division and quartering off sections. It is mathematics. It is business. You first come, first serve. You claim what you believe will be the most profitable place for your group, and you leave it like that. And if they find things, they do, and you get what they find. And if you don't, you don't. It is still a coin toss on finding things, is it not?
Losing my shit. Oh no!
Come on,
I'm
Lucien.
not built for this.
Come on, Lucien. Nobody's looking at you like, can you believe this? Explain to him, please. And she kind of pulls like a small bottle of water out and drinks it. And she's kind of taking a sip.
What you're saying, I understand. Don't get me wrong, I completely understand. But downright, it's not fair. It's not fair for me, it's not fair for you, it's not fair for this. Is she young?
Oh,
Old?
she's younger.
Medium?
Like middle-aged. Like
This
late 20s, early 30s.
beautiful, middle-aged woman next to me? Simply not fair.
Go ahead and just roll
Gotta
me.
wiggle my way out of this.
Go ahead and just roll me
please.
charisma. Go ahead and just roll me charisma. And you get a plus 10 because you have this suit on.
Come on, don't do this to me.
Plus 10, 71?
71.
Michigan goes, "Look, I have no say in what the business does. I simply purchase the art and the pieces. But if you think it's unfair, in the future, Miss Sharman, we can discuss partnership in things. But until then, I will rest my case. We'll leave it at agree to disagree." And he turns and walks away, nods his head to you in your direction very politely, and then leaves. She turns around and goes, "Ah, thought he'd never leave. Thank you, young man. I guess not young man, because you're roughly the same age. Thank you, sir. Your name is.
Belka. Lucian Belka.
Lucian Delca.
And I grab her hand.
Yes, you shake your hand.
And
Alicia
mwah.
Shaman. Alicia Shaman, pleasure. I am an art purchasing agent of a private practice. Here's your business card. You seem to know your stuff. If ever you wish to dive deeper into the world of cultural arts,
Oh, hold on. What's her name?
I'll put it in chat. Call my number, and I will
Okay.
assist you if ever you wish to delve deeper into cultural arts and the histories.
Yo, I got baby girl's number. Okay, Drew, you ain't got
There you
shit.
go. I put it in
All right,
chat.
now.
I'll put it in chat.
Just wait.
And
I was gonna reserve.
she at that point she will say, "If you'll excuse me, I have to go find a sponsor for tomorrow's showcase."
And I, like, slightly look her up and down. It's just like, delicious.
I hate you. Do I have a picture?
Wait, can I see Drew from here or no?
No, you cannot. It's a very crowded room.
Okay. I was about to, like, wave the paper in the air, like, I got a Drew.
Yep, you have her. You have Alicia Sharman's business card, and it does say she is a private art purchasing agent. And with that, she walks off, and we go over to Drew. Drew, you branch off, heading right. What would you like to do?
I look for anybody that's like standing off to the side by themselves.
Go ahead and just roll me a D100, please, and we'll see what you find.
Come on, big numbers, big numbers.
96.
Nice.
sir.
You're getting these higher rolls today. Holy shit. 94 to 96. You would see, looks to be a very well-groomed gentleman in like looks to be like a masquerade ball mask standing over to the side. There's looks like a small flask in his hand he's sipping from under the mask.
Yeah, I want to head towards him.
Okay, we head over. You just stand next to him. What are you gonna do? He's sitting there drinking.
I don't know. I don't know how to interact with people.
I will describe this man to you so you can at least get a descriptor of him.
I like your shoes.
Ugh.
I like your flask.
What
He
you got
is
there?
very lanky, roughly 6'2". You want to say,
Jesus.
Heard.
and you do see he sees like he's like slicked back ginger hair, and there are these piercing green eyes from behind the mask.
Slick back.
Okay, I just when I go over and be like, afternoon, sir. Would you mind if I ask what your business is?
Afternoon. I am simply here to procure partners for tomorrow's auction.
Aren't we all?
But the crowds are very big and hard to maneuver, so I've come to drink to myself in private while I wait.
Well, why drink with yourself when you can always drink with the bud? That's what my nan used to say. Anyways, what exact business do you do?
It depends. I'm more of a informational person. I deal in giving you the bits of information you didn't know you needed. So I'm great for insightful buyers of sorts.
Interesting. How about giving me information you needed?
Information on what exactly? Are you a buyer of the fine arts?
Buyer, seeker. That's really up for your judgment. However, I am interested in finding a piece that's gone missing recently.
You would see, or I guess roll me wisdom, please.
Wisdom? Okay.
Mhm. 83.
Let's go.
You would see
Big numbers.
the slightest of smirk come across his face and goes, "Another fish on the hook, are we?"
Oh hell! Oh no! Yes! I don't know what to say to that.
Well, little fishy, what have you found so far?
Another fish on the hook.
Do we know anything? What do we know about this? Like,
You just know that one artifact was stolen from a transport cart on the way to the gallery.
Well, I'm all across the room. Never mind.
Well, there's been an artifact that a friend of mine was having shipped here. from a place as far south, and it seemed to have gone missing. And I was just wondering if you knew anywhere I could find it or buy it back, possibly. Yeah, I'm sketch.
No friend of yours was shipping that anywhere, sir. Let's not play coy.
He turns in your
You seem
direction
more
and kind of
than I do.
tilts his head.
I know more than many people do.
And he puts a hand out.
I'm the sly gentleman. Pleasure to meet you.
The sly gentleman.
I look at his hand in disgust and I just go,
Off to a bad start on friendship.
Drew
God.
Maplewood.
I'm not going to shake my hand. Won't
I
do you
take it
well.
like I weakly shake it, but like it's clearly I'm skeptical of you, not you're you know.
Well, little fishy, Drew, was it?
Little fish. Yeah.
The item you're looking for was stolen, as you know, but it depends on who you ask where it was going. Where was it going, Drew?
Kayak leans down and tilts his head in your direction.
I really wish I knew. If I did, I would love to share that information with you.
And what do you know?
Oh.
As far as I know, it was being shipped by. Hold up, give me a second to go look at my notes. It was being shipped by the sponsoring of the Honorsworth family. Amongst a Admost un. What was it? What does
Eremos
that
on
say?
Earth. Eremos on Earth.
Yeah, Admost Unearth.
That's all you've gathered so far.
It was supposed to be shipped to a port towards the. Was that east or west? Like where was the port
The
towards?
port
us?
was it was imported from Eremos from Eremos from a port to your west or to your east. Sorry, port to your east.
It was supposed to be delivered to a port to the east. However, it was intercepted before it can get there. However, there were a number of other artifacts that were able to make it that are part of the same league.
Okay, so you're still picking up the breadcrumbs, so it would seem. How
As
much,
you know.
Drew, would you pay for information?
Say a lot. Say a
I
lot, Drew.
I only know based on how much the information's worth.
Then what do you want to know? And I can give you a price.
Wait! I need to reconvene with my team.
No,
Wait,
he's
wait,
not here, Drew.
wait.
He's not here.
As they're talking, can I slowly walk
No,
up towards
this is during your talk with Alicia right now,
Oh,
almost
shit.
simultaneously.
I don't know
You
what to
gotta
say.
take one for the team, man. Come on.
Take one for the team is crazy. Want to come back to my place?
Oh no. Your place is my place.
Drew,
Um,
what do you
I do
want to
believe
know?
that it is a bit too public of a place to discuss this.
No.
Would you be
No
able
one's
to-
listening, Drew.
You never know. who's-
I do know who's listening, Drew.
I don't know, please.
Yo,
Can we talk later?
man, creepy.
I don't
Drew.
know. I'm scared.
I am a very well-known and profitable information broker in Visix. I am one of the few that is protected by the city because they come to me for things sometimes. I know who's listening, Drew. Do you
Oh,
mean
wait,
business, Drew?
Wait. Is it the honors worth like the head of the family? Do I really want to? I'd be asking questions. Oh, shite.
Do you mean business, Drew?
I don't need
Drew,
this.
you gotta put in the riz, my guy.
Do you not mean business, Drew? If you do not mean business, Drew, then find someone to speak to elsewhere. I am waiting here for keen eyes to spot me that mean business, Drew.
Let's talk business.
Then what do
My
you
man.
want to know?
And you see him pull a stopwatch out, and he clicks it on,
What?
and then
There
he begins to count
is-
down.
Rapid fire questions.
That'll
Go.
cost you 3,000, Drew.
What?
I have 500. What can you feed me?
With 500, I can tell you you'll want to be at the show tomorrow.
I
And I
do you
can-
know how I can get in?
Legally or illegally, Drew?
I'm willing to go to great lengths to find this out.
Good, good. The window out back is locked, correct, Drew?
I do indeed believe that that's what my research has found.
If I was to tell you, Drew, I know of the person with the key, would you pay for that, Drew? His location?
I would indeed. However, I might not have the funds at the current moment.
Well, for something like that, just to get into the show, Drew, it's not going to cost you in the thousands.
What are we speaking?
Is it just for this key to gain access to the gallery, Drew? Is that all you're paying for?
Say you got 300 more.
Tell him, Chris.
Have more friends willing to pitch in.
Well, this depends on what you want, Drew. Do you want to just gain access, or do you want something more? The clock is at about 30 seconds at this point now.
I need the answers.
And I need specifics.
Where is the art?
3,000, Drew. You're offering me maybe 1,000. I could tell you how deep rabbit hole goes for 1,000, but not who's involved.
Jesus.
Okay.
20
I'm
seconds.
willing to
20
500 for access.
500. In that case, I'll give you a name. It'll only cost you 150, and I'll give you a good word. Dieter Franz, former security guard, spare key to the gallery. He'll let you in.
Type that out.
I will.
out. Could you?
Dieter Franz is usually found, if not at a coffee shop early morning, at a bar late at night, one about 2 blocks south of here, with a large fish hook on it, where all the little fishies go.
And he clicks stopwatch off.
150, Drew, and your time is up.
I hand him 150.
I'll put it in chat, the name.
A pleasure, Drew. It seems there are still keen eyes in this game. I look forward to hearing how well you fare in this cat and mouse chase.
And he steps off into the very busy, bustling crowd, and you just see the mask he's wearing cloud to the ground as he fades into the crowd's mingling of people and vanishes amongst them.
Chodai. Okay.
And at this point in time, I'd say you both kind of bump into each other as Lucien came in your direction looking for you. You do see him off on the side of the wall by himself, Lucien, as you over off to the side, with a small little piece of paper in his hand with a name, or with something he's looking over, something written on it, it looks like.
Drew has it or I have?
Drew has a piece of paper in his hand.
Okay. Drew, have you found anything useful?
And I'll also put this name in chat.
I believe that we can speak about it here.
Very well. Can I look around to see if there's anything, I guess, out of place?
There looks to be a masquerade ball mask sitting on the ground right now, just kind of a few feet away from where Drew is. That's about it. No one, but the thing is, no one in here is wearing a masquerade mask currently.
Wait, what?
Yeah, no, that's weird.
The one person that was wearing,
I pick up the mask.
the slide gentleman, the slide gentleman had the mask on before he dropped it as he walked away. He was wearing it and took it off as he walked into the crowd.
Huh. Oh, that would actually make sense. I pick up the mask and say, "Where did this come from?"
I that it has to do with my information. Like I've stated, I believe we should leave before we go any further deeper into this.
Okay. Is there a way to spot baby girl in the crowd? No.
No, she is gone. At this point, she's gone in that crowd.
Have you found anything?
What you say?
What did you find?
I got a shawty number. I ended up. What's her name? Alicia.
Alicia, yes.
I got. She buys art, right?
She's an
what
agent.
is
She purchases it. She buys art for people.
Gotcha. I met this young lady named Alicia. Is it Charmin? Charmin? Is that how you say her last name?
Yeah, Alicia Sharman. Sorry.
Okay. Alicia Sharman. She seems to buy art for people. That's about it.
Interesting. Did you happen to ask her about our art piece? Wait, is it art that we're looking for? Like, do we know if it's art? If it's a statue, do we know that? Or
You know, it was being sent to the gallery. You're not sure if it was art or no. I mean, it is considered art, but it's also considered like a historical artifact. Is what it's considered.
okay. Did you happen to ask her about what artifact?
See. No. No.
You have a number that may come in use later.
I probably should have asked her.
Yeah, you remember to call whenever you want to
did.
now.
That's what I say. You have her in your stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, why didn't I ask for his? I'm gonna pay $500 for it.
Ask for his name, or
His
his number.
Yeah.
I mean, he says he's a prominent information broker.
Excuse me.
Gotta ask for him.
Should be pretty easy to find him then if he's prominent.
Jesus.
Well.
Okay.
So that'll be-
Yeah. If there's nothing else, then
Yeah.
I just rich booty holes.
You guys walk
Talking
out.
Artifact mess.
You guys walk out, and you. I mean,
Wait, do we see what's his name?
Who?
We haven't seen.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Let me-
Where's Alexi at?
you're gonna look for him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoever has the highest wisdom can roll at advantage. As you
Bro.
both look for him.
What do you got?
I'm looking. Is a 15.
Yeah, you got it. I got
Okay.
14.
Okay, how do I roll an advantage? Roll twice.
Just roll twice. Yeah, take the higher.
102. You got a what?
Ooh,
What the
natural.
hell's
That's a
the-
flawless. The
yeah,
highest roll.
nat-
Flawless execution. Yeah. You spot Alexi as he's beginning to make his way out. Like he looks like he's like loosening his tie and taking a seat on the staircase by the exit. Like he's trying to catch his breath. He looks. It's pretty stuffy in there. So you see him walk. You see him as you're walking toward the door. You spot him walking out the door and taking a seat on like the one of the stairs leading outside of the showcase.
Hey, Alexei.
Oh, hello. What do you? How was your mingling? Went well.
Couldn't have gone better.
I just got done finding things out. Did you know that? I guess you wouldn't know it. I just found this out myself. There is a few private galleries around the place, around Visix. I've been trying to find people that know when another showcase is coming up, and I found a connection that will give me a call if the people they know do any nearby shows.
Oh, I'd love to hear that.
So, that's a plus. Unfortunately, nothing mentioned about, any exclusive, kind of air quotes exclusive, referencing the stolen items, exclusive items, but it appears as though people are people are very involved in this show here. So, oh, are you going to? Did you find the into the show?
We found our ways.
Okay, good. I will try to find out how to get into one of the private shows around Visix, and we meet up again at your place, Lucian, in a couple of days. Make our plans about what happens next, because I'm about to go home and shower. I feel gross being around that many people that have that expensive perfume on. Oh, I smell like money. See him fresh fanning himself again. Alright, what do you say? One drink, then home? Or did you guys go home? But one drink and then we go separate ways? I need a drink.
Sure, why not?
Yep, my treat. And he stands up. At this point, he unbuttons his button shirt fully and just kind of slings a tie around his neck, almost like a scarf. But I won't ask what you found because you sounded very, very apprehensive to tell me what you found, Drew. So I won't ask what you found. But good job finding it, whatever you did. And I won't waste your time with the RP. He buys you pretty middle of the road alcohol, nothing high end, but you get some pretty decent alcohol. Not any booze like Drew bought.
You like that Drew stuff?
No, but you get middle of the road. Something you have at like someone's birthday party kind of stuff. And then
So what, are we getting Coors Light? Or are we getting some fancy From
Now
fancies.
you're getting like we're talking at least like some like a 45 $50 bottle of whiskey kind of stuff.
Okay, that's what I like.
Yeah, like so like
Drew over here getting Miller
Drew's getting
Lights.
y'all Drew's getting y'all Miller Lights and nah, Drew's getting y'all some fucking Fireball, bro. Drew's getting y'all Fireball.
Yeah, definitely just put a case of White Claws and call it a day.
That's crazy. But yeah, you all have your drinks. Alexi, pay. Well, I guess it's free to get back home. He doesn't have to pay for anything. But yeah, Alexi, walks y'all to the cart station, just shooting the shit, and then you all go your separate ways. He catches a cart, or I guess he drives. He would drive back. You see him kind of. He gives you he would give you the lift to your place, Lucy. He gives you a lift in his cart to your place and drops you all off, waves you all off for the night, and heads home.
Perfect.
And you are back.
You go to sleep. Yeah.
You want to talk before you go to bed, or should I head to bed?
So what did you want to talk about when we were back at the gallery?
So the guy, the man named Sly Gentleman, he was able to sell me a bit of information. He said, if I wanted to be able to access the gallery tomorrow, that I should find Dieta France, and he'd perfectly find me a way in.
Yeah,
Does this gentleman work at the building?
There you go. That's what you do right there.
He's a former security guard that has a spare key.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Wait, so where do we find him?
I'll put it in chat again.
Come on, DM. Jesus.
A bar 2 block. I'm not gonna say all this. You can read it. Or do I need to say it for the stream?
Say it for the stream. That's what you were told.
Bar 2 block south of gallery with a fish hook. Should be pretty easy to find.
What kind of slang? Okay, cool.
How about you?
Oh, okay.
This is
Got it. What were we saying? Sorry.
you said you found a missus?
Yes, she goes by Angela McCapricorn.
And Angela.
Alicia Sharman. She seems to buy art. I didn't really ask much questions because she walked off to talk to other people.
Understandable.
But I got to say,
Long either.
nice rump. Just think.
I do indeed wish I would have spotted it.
No. No, you don't.
I don't know what to say to that. What the fuck?
She's mine. I have like the devious stare with a slight grin. She's mine.
Understood.
Don't touch.
Apologies. Well, I am getting pretty exhausted, so if you don't mind, I'll go and take a shower and then go to sleep.
As you should. I'll do the same.
Alright, you'll head to bed for the evening. And I will say, we've gone for a decent amount of time with you. With information found on who to speak to about getting access to the gallery showcase happening just tomorrow night, a connection made itself in the art industry, and a possible lead on future private showcases via Alexi, your group is beginning to make some headway in this theft and in the historical scene as a whole.
Mm-hmm.
But it also seems you've caught the eyes of a very important underground or behind the scenes figure by the name of the Sly Gentleman, and as he mentioned, keeping eyes on you to see how you fare, and vanished into the crowd, and as you all went to bed after a night of drinks, post a successful reconnaissance, we'll call it here for the session and give the gallery itself a full session its own.
Woo!
And as when you finish the gallery, you'll conclude chapter 1. Actually, when you finish the gallery showcase next session.
Oh wow.
You had one job, Drew. One job.
But yeah, that's where we'll end it tonight. You guys have information on what to do next in the show, and you have a set of eyes on you. It seems.